Just what? Huh? Oh. Oh, even live? Hey. Ah. Penguin Sanctuary. Default it is. Ooh. Okay. That could have been bad. But it was not. Okay. Wait. What? What is this Skyblock thingy? This is all the Mods 10 Sky. This is a brand new, well, I say brand new. I think it's been actually in the works for quite a long while. This is a brand new Skyblock map that I'm giving a look over. Ooh. And hopefully not, throwing myself into the void below. Yes? Okay. What is Skyblock? What is the objective? The objective is to complete the game. Legit. In this particular mod pack, we have a giant list of stuff we need to do. Which I'll show you momentarily as I make this one block. As I make this one block lower. And effectively, if I fall down here now, yeah, that'll be the end of it all. It's me. I'm a giant list of stuff. Hello, Remy. Long time. How do you do, my friend? Okay. So, y'all want to see how much stuff there is to do? Okay. Here. There's even more stuff behind my head. This is all the stuff you need to do. Eventually, you need to make this giant star. Quests. And you can make a team, so you can have people playing this with you. But this one is a little bit more difficult than your average Skyblock. Okay. So, why can I not find the middle here? This is because this is even. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's why. Ignite the gas giant. Isn't that what's going to happen to our solar system eventually? It's going to, the heat death of the universe. Okay. So the idea is I need a tree farm here. And then I'm going to build a outer base so that I don't have to worry so much about, losing everything. Now, before people yell at me, let me just make half-block slabs because, those are trap doors. Not going to work. Ah! Okay. Well, oops. Woozing everything. Uwu. Isn't that normally how it goes? Pretty sure that's how one uwoos. Today's going to be a bit of a slower stream. YouTube is doing very odd things lately. I don't know. I've been thinking about going back to Terraria for a little bit. But I'm waiting for a specific mod pack before I go back to Terraria. Because there's a new thing that they're busy developing. Or at least the mod developers are doing, which is like basically a massive combination of a ton of mods that bring a whole new realm of madness to Terraria. So until then, I wanted to discuss Gamescom with everyone. So what about some of those releases, huh? What about some of those announcements? Like, damn, son. Could we just talk about... I don't know if we want to talk about Vampire the Masquerade, in all honesty. For reasons we can all understand. Darksiders 4. To be honest, I didn't know about Darksiders 4. I'm going to be real with you. If you had told me that they were going to release a Darksiders 4, I would have laughed in your face. Legitimately, I would have laughed in your face. I'm just sad about Half-Life 3 not being mentioned. Listen, Half-Life 3 is just gonna drop on us. Okay? You think I'm kidding? Half-Life 3 is just gonna drop on us. They're not gonna announce, they're not gonna do anything. Just be like, hey, how do you do, nerd? Okay, we got wood. But what do we... Okay, vanilla logs gives me all of these saplings. Thank you. Chip logs and I get a saw. Okay, cool. I would, however, like some, torches. That would be great. Yeah, if you had told me Darksiders 4 was on the radar of things to release, I legitimately would have laughed in your face. I did not think that Darksiders 4 was going to be on the list of games that I would have seen, because they were relatively quiet about it. They were like, yeah, I love Bloodlines 1, so I'm excited for Bloodlines 2. I'm not. And I'm gonna tell you why, and it's gonna be a controversial statement, but hear me out here. Okay? It feels like they went super linear with Bloodlines 2. Silksong is real. Silksong, please tell me that's the mod. Please tell me that's the mod. I want to play Terraria. I want to play that massive Terraria mod that you mentioned, Utix. I do. I want to play that massive mod you mentioned. So I'm not excited for Bloodlines 2, and I'm gonna tell you guys why I'm not excited for Bloodlines 2. They went super linear. You can't pick your class, and some of the classes are hidden behind a paywall. So if I don't pay for the deluxe edition, I don't get to play other vampire classes. Are you shitting me? That's the sequel of Hollow Knight. Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah. Sorry. Like again, my brain's not working so well today, so I apologize if I'm not my usual self, but I'll get there. The most wish-listed game in Steam? I mean, probably. Okay, now, thing is, how am I supposed to get cobblestone? Is the thing. I guess we'll figure it out, eh? Chip log. Oh, well, thank you for my crafting table. That I needed it. This is gonna be interesting. Chapter 1, starting out. Thanks for the meat. Oh, for those who want a fast track start, this gives you an easy mode start. You do not have to complete this quest, it's optional. Why would I want to do baby mode? Why would I want to do baby mode? No, this is all the mods 10. This is like the ultimate in the sky blocking. Okay. But yeah, coming back to my gripe with VTMB 2. VTMB 1, number 1 was unfinished until modders, fixed it up. That's number 1. We all know that mess. But the story wasn't a linear kind of deal. It's open world though, like mechanics of climbing. Yeah, but that's like... You can have an open world, but if your story is about as linear as you can get, what's the point of an open world? You get what I mean? I want to be able to... I believe the Nosferatu were wiped out, according to one of my friends, that the Nosferatu were wiped out in the new board game lore. As far as I don't know. I don't know if that is actually completely accurate, but I don't keep up too much with Vampire the Masquerade. I did play the Battle Royale one. That was, you know what, people slept on that ish. They did. I'm gonna be real here. That Battle Royale was actually like really decent. In all honesty, that was actually legitimately really well done. But yeah, maybe I'm just a prude, but I don't know. I'm not excited for it. I'm not. I'm gonna be tentatively cautious, and if people play it and they're like, "Wow, can't believe it's coming out after all this time and it's great," and then I'll be like, "Okay, cool." Then maybe I'll get excited. But I've been burned too many times with like sequels that I've been excited for, and then they turn out horrible. So I will keep myself close and keep my expectations low. Do we know how much it's going to cost? Yes, I think it was 900 and something rand on Steam. Let me find out for you. Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. 939 rand for the base game. For the deluxe edition, 1,100 rand. And for the premium edition, 1,400 rand.
So weary is.
I thought something was happening in my Minecraft game there. I legit thought something was in my Minecraft there. Yes, I do, Macoon. How do you do? Welcome to the stream. How do you do? We'll wait for a special. Yeah. It's like Battlefield 6. I enjoyed Battlefield 6. Am I going to buy Battlefield 6? I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna buy Battlefield 6 in all honesty. I don't know if I'm gonna buy Battlefield 6. Like, I'll play it, don't get me wrong, but I don't know if I'm gonna, buy Battlefield 6 in all honesty. Okay, so that's to make dirt. I'm only probably going to play GTA 6 like 4 years after it releases. How's my day going? Oh, well, my day kind of just started, so we'll see. I haven't had a great time on YouTube lately, so, one of those things, but, we ball. We ball. That's how we do. We ball. And yourself, Macoon, how's your day going? Okay, perfect. I've not had a fantastic day on YouTube. I think it's more a case of some of the content that I'm making is not clicking with people. So, milk to water in a barrel. What the? You can get pebbles from shift right-clicking grass, but here it works. You have 50% for cobblestone pebbles and 50% chance to get a What? Shift right-clicking grass. What? Okay, hold on. Wait. What? What? Don't I need grass seeds first? Oh! Okay. Why can't they do this in other Skyblock stuff? Huh? Oh yeah, PVKK. I also saw that. That's, yeah. Strange stuff coming out from Gamescom. Not even gonna lie to you. Legit strange stuff coming out from Gamescom. I mean, I'm excited. Don't get me wrong. But Planet. No. Not unless someone subscribes on YouTube right now will I say that word. Not unless someone subscribes right now. Oh my lord. This is better than a cobblestone generator. You kidding me? Why can't Sky Factory have this ish? What, Archie boy? Yugi boy? Oh my lord. Why can I not have this in my life? That's a lot of pebbles. Yeah, but this is the easiest way to get cobblestone ever besides digging it up. Are you kidding me? Like, what the hell? Huh? This is ridiculous. Honestly. If I had this ages ago, let me tell you, chat, Sky Factory would have been a lot easier. I can make stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I don't know. Some of the games that have been announced look pretty cool. I saw there was this Mortise game. It looks like, oh my goodness. We should actually just go through the list of games at Gamescom and decide what we're excited for or not. I see World of Tanks is going to a 2.0 release now. I've never played World of Tanks, so for those that have played World of Tanks, what do you think about World of Tanks? Yeah, Valor Mortiz. There you go. That's the right one. I love how I just to sidetrack, right? So I got a comment on one of my Dungeons and Dragons videos. It was Cloud of Daggers. And I base my information out of the actual source material of Dungeons and Dragons, as in the player's handbook that has everything in it. And Cloud of Daggers allows you to teleport the thing within 30 feet range. And someone commented, you can't move it. Chat, look, I don't want to be that guy. But if my source material is the actual player's handbook, and you're going to leave a comment like that on the video, anyway, I just wanted to share my pain with you all today. Back to the announcements at Gamescom. Is Gamescom finished, or are we going to day 2? Because I'm pretty sure they don't have like a one-day event where they do stuff. I'm almost 100% sure like we're gonna get more things, right? So now, here's the thing, and I want everyone's honest opinion on this. Honest opinion, okay? If Valve announced Half-Life 2 right now, this very Half-Life 2. If Valve announced Half-Life 3 right now, this very second, Half-Life 3 was announced. Number one, we all know Steam would break immediately. Like we know Steam would the servers would melt. However, here's the catch. Here's the catch. You didn't let me finish. Here's the catch. The game is in VR. With the option to have it normal, would you still pre-order it? Would you even pre-order Half-Life 3 if it came out? Would you do it? Would you do it? %, yes. Yeah. I'm talking for those who don't have VR. They fucked us with that. You could play Alex flat screen. I'm pretty 100% sure you can play Alex flat screen. Valve has never disappointed with the first-person RPG. I'm trying to think here. Valve has made some bad ones in the past. By the way, Craig, did you watch my Half-Life Alex playthrough? Just out of curiosity. Because let me tell you something. That was horrifying. Oh man, stone barrel. I have to smelt stone. Really? You can't play it in first person? That's some BS. Valve, why would you do that? Valve, why? Why would you do this? Oh, I got a hopper as a reward? Oh, well, thank you. Put that in there. It was yonks ago? Yeah, it was. Let me tell you something. Oh, that's BS, Valve. Why would you do that? Why would you do that to the good people of planet Earth? Okay, well, chat, this is like the easiest way to get cobblestone in the history of planet Earth. I'm just gonna... Can this dirt disappear, or is this just... This is just my life now. Smashing dirt, fisting it. Needs to essentially run to renders of the game. Oh, gosh. Well, I will say I enjoyed Half-Life Alyx. I did. And the way they got themselves out of that corner they made with a canon event, it's cheating. Havoc even said, Valve doing that was cheating. Oh, man. I don't want to spoil it for anybody. Did they say anything about a new games called Light No Fire? I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything from Light No Fire, but I'm pretty sure we'll get it eventually. Valve releases games as tech demos now, as they are mostly a hardware company. We still... Before I die on this planet, we need to see the end of Half-Life 3. We need to see the end of Gordon Freeman's story. Watch it be a poignant ending. Watch it be a poignant ending that's just gonna depress the entire planet. Just imagine that. Just like this whole... Everyone has built up this massive story in their head just for Valve to be like, hey, listen. There are no good endings in Half-Life. There are no good endings in a Half-Life universe. It's like I have to Gordon equals G-Man. Imagine the plot thickens. Imagine how mad would the universe be, chat? Like, there's only been so many times that the Earth has been united under one banner, right? There's only been so many times the Earth has been united under one banner. I think when Half-Life 3 releases, we will know world peace for a little bit. We will. Everyone will just stop what they're doing and just go and play Half-Life 3. And then the ending comes out and everyone is super depressed and we just go back to waging wars and all kinds of stuff. Imagine open world Half-Life, it wouldn't work. Half-Life feels like one of those, if it was an open world thing, you would have a Combine problem a lot. You would have a serious Combine problem at one point or another. And eventually, I think it would become unplayable. Because the Combine's like, hey, listen, we found you. Now we must eat your anus socket. Oh. Okay. I will pick it up as I go. Don't worry. But yeah, chat, I don't know. I'm gonna be real with y'all. What I'm actually looking forward to is some of the other games that were announced earlier this year. So I'm very much looking forward to Hades 2 when that eventually like fully releases. And I'm not playing it right now because I know on release they're going to change some stuff. And how, do you want to know how I know this shit? Because that fucking happened to me. The Big Book of Trees. What the fuck? It happened to me when I played Hades 1, right? So Hades 1 had specific patterns and stuff. And then when Hades 2 came out, they changed some of the patterns. I was like, oh, why would you do this? So I learned my lesson with Hades 1. However, I will say, I'm very much looking forward to, this is all the mods 10, Skyblock. All the mods 10, Skyblock. Skyblock. I don't want to get myself canceled there. Okay. We need to make a tree farm. That's what we need to do here. All I Want is Prison Architect 2. That one looks pretty decent. I hope that that will be real good. Hades 2 is on my list. Enter the Gungeon 2 is on my list. Very much so. Ah! Yeah. And Enter the Gungeon 2 is on my list. Very much on my list. Hey, Beefy, how do you do? Welcome to the stream. All books are books of trees. This is true. And the remaster of the Sin FPS? You know what I keep hoping for? And it might just be me. They announced Golf with Your Friends too? Oh, fuck. What do you think, chat? Should I initiate Golf with Your Friends? One time on YouTube? Should make a Golf with Your Friends compilation on YouTube. Oh, Lord. Oh, no. Golf with Your Friends, huh? Oh, by the way, just to let everyone know, while we're busy talking about the destruction of friendships, the Uno developers are busy with Uno No Mercy. Now, if you have not seen this one, it's the sequel we never knew we needed. Exactly. You're right. It is the sequel we never knew we needed, but now we do. Also, Bloodlines 2 game got revealed after all the hiatus and stuff with the previous devs. Yeah, the problem that I have with it, Patchy, and I'm going to reiterate on this, is it feels like it's going to be a linear experience, and that is not what Vampire the Masquerade was. Now, I'm happy for the developers to take it in a whole different direction, right? Like, if they know they're not going to capture lightning in a bottle twice, that's perfectly fine. But I think a lot of people are going to be very apprehensive about VTMB 2, purely because the first one's formula was so unique and dynamic that it makes it almost impossible for it to reach there. So if they can prove me wrong, hey, listen, I'll be the first one. You guys know this, right? You all know me. I'll be the first one to tell you if I'm wrong. And my hope for Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 is that it's good. I never want a game to fail. Let me speak candidly, right? So that people don't think I'm an ogre. I never want a game to fail, because you know what the thing is, right? Those developers put a lot of time and effort into making those games, right? And I think that's what gamers sometimes don't understand, because we as gamers are entitled. People can tell me what they want. Gamers are probably the most entitled people on planet Earth. We are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then I need to make sure the space is 11 here. We're making a big old tree farm. Whenever I think of it, my mind goes straight to the snuff film chapter. Oh gosh. Mine coincidentally goes to the Nightmare House. That was really well done. That Nightmare House you go to, good lord. That's harder done correct. But anyway, I digress. I never want a game to fail, because developers take so much time and effort to make these games just for people to, you know, bum on them and you know, tell them they're terrible. Most of the time when a game releases unfinished, it's the publishers and not the developers, right? Now you take something like Grounded or Grounded 2, which Obsidian has put into early access, which allows them to do a thing called, you know, community access and community feedback and that stuff, which, again, I'm all for, right? But the problem that I have with early access is there's so much content that goes away that I have to wait for such a long time for the game to release, right? And if the game releases, then half the people that have covered it have disappeared, or suddenly the game gets ridiculously popular and the people who want to cover it are shafted, like me. Because every dick, Tom, and douche is busy covering the game. Yes, this is my YouTube jealousy coming through, okay? Just in case anyone didn't know, I'm extremely jealous of other people successful on YouTube, and I'm not. So there you go. There's your cancellation thing for me if you guys want to cancel me. I'm just waiting for Penguin Zero to, be like, oh, this washed YouTuber was complaining about the algorithm and anyway, I digress. So yeah, I'm hoping that the game becomes a success. I do. I really hope that the game becomes a success and that it proves me wrong. But yeah, I'm apprehensive about it. I'm gonna be real with you. Hey Mike, how do you do? I'm very apprehensive about Vampires Masquerade Bloodlines 2. Now, other stuff I am very much looking forward to. Can I call you Uncle Rick? No, you could call me Uncle Rusty, though. The other thing that I am looking forward to, and I don't know if anyone is with me on this, Enter the Gungeon 2. I'm severely looking forward to that one. I am. Very much looking forward to Enter the Gungeon 2. I am. That right there is... I love how they took the formula and changed it. You never heard of Enter the Gungeon? What is this? What is this madness? Why would you want to call me Uncle Rick when literally my name is Uncle Rusty? Why? Explain it to me. Ow. So that I can understand what this reference is, because maybe I'm not understanding a reference here. Ah, Lego Batman. Hey man, anytime a Lego game comes out, I'm a happy boy. I don't know why. Anytime a Lego game comes out. This is all the Mods 10 Sky, Mike. This is all the Mods 10 Sky block. Okay. You're broken, so the Void Guard can have you. Okay, perfect. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I want to play Temu Cyberpunk 2077 called Neo Berlin. Okay, let's see what came out. Ooh, that Chronos New Dawn looks ridiculous. New Black Myth game. Isn't it a DLC though? New Resident Evil. Yeah. Ninja Gaiden 4. That Chronos New Dawn looks like Dead Space had a child with something. Battlestar Galactica. A He-Man game. If they don't put fabulous secret powers in the He-Man game, I never want to play it. Lego Batman. Yeah. Oh. You take my self-control. You take my self-control. Ooh. By the way, chat, there's going to be 2 streams today. I'm letting everyone know. I'm going to have, some days I'm going to have a morning stream and an evening stream. So for those that want to catch the evening stream, this is more for people that, can't catch a break from the morning streams. Yeah, look, I'm excited for Gamescom, but like I said, I'm always worried about these games coming out and everyone's so excited. It was like, I hope that Diablo 4 will announce a DLC for us, but I'm not, holding my breath for Blizzard to do anything noteworthy anymore. Because I feel like Blizzard is just now a corporate greed company that don't actually give a shit about gamers and our needs for a good Diablo game. By now we should have had Warcraft 4, but, they went with World of Warcraft, which I suppose is fine. There's nothing wrong with it. Some people like Warcraft, some people don't like Warcraft. That's the nature of, that's the nature of the beast. Excited for them all, but no, I'm not pre-ordering. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I'm not gonna pre-order anything. Diablo and Blizzard is washed. End of an era. TQ2 is where it's at. Here's the thing. I don't like. New World of Warcraft DLC? Eh. World of Warcraft DLC is okay. Sorry, chat. I just need to go and look at something. Yeah, chat. I don't know. The only thing good about World of Warcraft is the cinematics. Hey, thanks, Mr. Sus. Thanks for the GG ×1. Appreciate it. How do you do? No, I will say, Craig, like, World of Warcraft wouldn't have gone on as long as it has without being, like, you know, decent for people. I just wish Blizzard would give us a proper, you know, TQ2 will be a flop. PoE is where it's at. No, I disagree, Brams. I do not like Path of Exile 2. I do not. I don't. I do not like Path of Exile 2. And I'm gonna tell you why. I feel like they've deviated way too far from what made Path of Exile 1 good. Now, unless they patch it when the game fully releases, which I hope they do, I don't feel like a slower paced Path of Exile is going to be good for the game. And maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just me. I'm more than willing to admit when I'm wrong. But for me, I do not want to play a game where my barbarian feels like he takes 27 years to fucking swing an axe. I'm sorry. No. PC bricking's also fun. Yep. No, I'm sorry. Path of Exile 2 has left a sour taste in my mouth. I really wanted it to be good. I did. And I know it's early access, so I'm sure they will address the problems. I hope. But my main crux of the situation is a lot of people had issues with the what do you call it? With the thing, and they just didn't bother. They didn't bother to fix it. They want to have staying power to be gone sooner rather than later. PoE2, LE. Look, I don't know. I hope they kind of fix it, because a barbarian, someone said it correctly yesterday. A barbarian is a 9-year-old swinging 2 sticks at a ridiculous speed. That's what I want. That's what I want. Why on earth would I want my barbarian to take 1.8 seconds to swing a mace? That ain't a barbarian. That's a paladin. Okay? That's a paladin. That's a paladin. And some of the boss fights just feel so slow. Like, some classes just feel like, and I know what you're going to say, it feels like a build problem. And maybe it is, right? But for me, I want to be able to, because the point of an ARPG is, one, everyone goes a meta build. I don't do that. And it sounds elitist, so I apologize if it does sound elitist. I don't follow meta builds. I figure out what build I want to do. That to me is the fun part about any ARPG, is figuring out my build. That's the part I enjoy. I don't like meta builds because everyone's playing a meta build. I like to make obscure things work. But what I don't like about Path of Exile 2, it just feels like, one, the loot table is terrible. It is. Oh my lord, the loot drop rate is garbage. I'm not saying drop god tier items every single monster I kill. No. But I'm also not going to spend 27,000 runs killing one lame-ass zombie for a rare. No, then I'd rather go play Diablo 4. Yeah, Diablo 4 kind of sucks in late game, but at least Diablo 4 feels like an ARPG in terms of... And I'm gonna give Blizzard credit. While the game itself is pretty bad at the moment, and I hope they fucking fix it, which will never happen, their classes feel good. Every class currently in this iteration, in the latest update, every class feels viable, and every class feels like I'm living a fantasy. Now, the late game in Diablo 4 sucks. There's nothing in the late game that makes me feel fantastic. Paying 1,000 to I do not agree with that amount of ridiculousness for a DLC. It's ridiculous. No. You fucking charging me 1,200 Rand for a DLC character, only a character, and then your story is all about the power of friendship. What is this? Sailor Moon. My guy, this is Diablo. Diablo ain't got a happy ending. Let's be real here, chat. Let's call a spade here. Diablo was never a game that had a happy ending. No way. No one was safe. And I think with Diablo 3, while it missed the mark, they put the emphasis on, this is Diablo, baby. There ain't no happy endings. You like Decker Kane? You think his granddaughter is gonna survive? No. Diablo is not meant to be a happy-go-lucky, oh, we're all good friends, hug, we beat Mephisto with the power of friendship bullshit. No. My power is of, exactly, Flaming Penguin, exactly. Sailor Moon would slaughter Diablo without trying. She's scared. Yeah, no. Okay, like, you know what I mean when I say Sailor Moon, power, friendship. People don't understand how strong Sailor Moon actually is. She is ridiculously strong. She can body so many people. It's ridiculous. But anyway, I digress. I'm venting here. And I hope everyone is enjoying the vent, because it's going to be here a while. The problem that I have with PoE 2, what mode is this? This is All the Mods 10 Sky. So this is All the Mods 10, but you're in the air, and you got to figure out how to make shit work. Which I will say is slightly easier than Sky Factory. Sky Factory, I would still be grinding for cobblestone right now. I already have cobblestone, but I'm building my tree farm. So that's what I'm busy doing here. Anyway, I digress. We must continue with this. We must continue with this rant. So that's my main gripe. All the Mods is a mod pack, by the way, for all who don't. It is. It is literally called All the Mods. Anyway, back to complaining about games being ridiculously expensive and. See, this is why Minecraft lasts, man. Minecraft comes out, it adds cool things, it doesn't charge you for DLC, it continues to add to the game. What the hell was that? And then you get Blizzard. Not Lizard, that's a different thing. But Blizzard. Now, again, the only problem that I have with Path of Exile 2 is I don't understand why they went the Dark Souls route. That's not an ARPG. I'm sorry, it doesn't. If I wanted to play Dark Souls, I would go and play Elden Ring. If I wanted to sit and struggle like that. And I know, I sound like such a baby right now. And it is a skill issue. I'm well aware that it's a skill issue, chat. Don't get me started on Call of Duty. Let's get started on Call of Duty. Let's do it. Let's do it, chat. Chaos. I'm all for it. Let's get started on Call of Duty. I'm going to get to that one in a second. And why Battlefield is an objectively better game. Don't get me started, chat. Don't get me started. We're going to be here a while. Anyway. I don't want to be skilled at playing a game. It's a game I want to relax. No. I will say, right, I enjoy ARPGs that make a dodge mechanic a thing. Diablo 2 never had a dodge mechanic. Right? Diablo 2's thing was, if you get surrounded, you're dead. That was Diablo 2's thing. If you get surrounded, you're dead. If you didn't have enough resistances, you're dead. It was about a build, and you had to think about your build, you had to think about your skills. Diablo 4 is that to a point, up until you're ridiculously OP and you just run through things. I will say the early game of Diablo 4 looked promising, because I needed to think about resistances. I needed to think about my build and how these things synergize to do this much damage, this much damage. I think Diablo 4 got oversimplified because people bitched and moaned and complained. Diablo 4's peak was at Season 2. I thoroughly enjoyed Season 2 of Diablo 4. I did. I feel like the game was in a very, very good position there. And then people complained, oh, but this mechanic and items are over complex and this is over complex and yeah. And then what happened? Blizzard caved. And they listen to streamers and they listen to people who think they know about the game. And then yeah. And now look at Diablo 4. It's a shell of its former self. It barely scrapes 500 viewers on Twitch. And why? Now we get to Call of Duty. 1K, then more for a battle pass and DLC. For what? For me to play with Nicki Minaj. Why? Why the fuck would I want to play with Nicki Minaj in a game? Why? Explain it to me. This whole putting celebrities in a game kind of deal is no. If you want to put celebrities in the game, and I'm not knocking the game because Fortnite is actually pretty decent. I'm not going to lie to you guys. It might not be something people want to hear, but Fortnite is actually really decent. I dare you to jump in the void. Okay, hold on. Dare accepted. You need to subscribe. Oh. There you go. I jumped in the void. You have to subscribe now. There you go, chat. I did as you asked. I jumped into the void. Now you have to, Zach, now you gotta subscribe, my bro. That's it. That's all I ask. We're trying to get to 10,000 subscribers, so if you'd like to, and only if you'd like to, that's a sub. Oh, well, thank you. Do the nya. Anyway, now, back to our Call of Duty rant. Here's the thing. Fortnite is actually half decent. I know not a lot of people are going to agree with me on that, but Fortnite is actually a decent game. And I think Fortnite is going to stay because, yeah, it's a skin dump, but they made it accessible for the casual player and for the sweats. Call of Duty is not for the casual player. Let me explain to you why. And this is very prevalent in South African servers especially. If you are terrible at the game, like if you can't shoot, you will be told that. There's an obscene amount of racism in especially the South African servers. That's why not a lot of people enjoy Call of Duty. I can't hide the chat very well in Call of Duty because someone's little voice is busy speaking in my ear. Yeah, you can mute it. But Call of Duty does not feel good at the moment. It doesn't. It does not feel great. And the fact that I'm paying $1,000+ for a battle pass, it's just, oh my lord. And then I'm playing with Nicki Minaj. I don't fucking want to play with Nicki Minaj. Why is Nicki Minaj in a Call of Duty game? Why? I have no problem with the lady herself. I think, I don't know her personally from a bar of soap, but I don't think she's a terrible person, right? But I don't know her well enough. What I'm asking is, why is she in the game? It's like Rhea Ripley. I got no problem with Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley is mommy. But why is she in a Call of Duty game? Why? Hey, Dark Wolf, how do you do? Welcome to the stream. Now, here's the thing. Battlefield is accessible to everyone. Battlefield feels like I'm in a war zone, and I don't have 12-year-olds teabagging me, telling me I'm terrible at the game. Battlefield, there's T, Nikki ain't good at all. Well, there you go. There you go. That's it. What is this? This is all the mods 10 Skyblock. So it's all the mods 10, but there you go. Battlefield, I feel, is a little bit more accessible to a more casual player. It's still sweaty, don't get me wrong, but I feel like Battlefield has got a lot more map coverage. It's got a lot more gun accessibility and customization, and there's not always, I'm saying not always, I'm standing correction here, but there's not always a meta that you have to play to be good in the game. You only got 5 views? Oh, well. That's 5 more people. Then whatever. Doesn't matter. Listen, I don't do this for viewers, Dark Wolf. I do this because it's fun. That's number one. And number two, whether there's 1 million people sitting here or 5 people sitting here, if you are entertained, I've done my job. That's just how it is. If you are entertained by what I do, that's a W right there, my bro. If you're not entertained by what I do, well then, you know. Battlefield and yap about Battlefield and COD while playing Skyblock. Yeah, Skyblock. This right here, Minecraft, is my yap game. It's my vent game. Okay, we vent about all kinds of stuff when it comes to the world and gaming while playing Minecraft. I can absent-mindedly play this game and yap about, you know, terrible games coming out. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people do not like Call of Duty at the moment because it now feels like a cash grab series. It doesn't feel like Activision or who owns Battlefield? Battlefield. Who owns Call of Duty at the moment? Activision? It is Activision, right? Activision Blizzard. I believe they're one company now. It's not Microsoft. But yeah, I feel like Call of Duty now is a cash grab, and there's nothing about Call of Duty that makes people go, oh man, I absolutely have to get the latest Call of Duty. Cannot miss. I don't think Call of Duty is at that point anymore. Maybe like early days, like Call of Duty 1 through to maybe Black Ops 2. I think Black Ops 2 is when the series started, you know, being pretty garbo. I don't know if anyone else agrees, but... You watch the Superman movie yet? Is it hit or miss? I don't watch DC movies because they've disappointed me way too much. So I wouldn't know if the new Superman is good or not. I cannot give a concrete opinion on that one, Mike. I apologize. I apologize, but I've been burned too many times by DC movies being just absolutely garbage. And I here's the big thing. I feel like, how could I? Listen, I'm a Marvel boy through and through, okay? But even Marvel movies are, CS is better, but you need to pay 300 rand. Here's the thing about Counter-Strike. Counter-Strike is unforgiving, loaded with cheaters. Valve currently is patching the game to be better, but CS2 is not good right now. CS2 is not good right now. CSGO was in a much better state than what CS2 is. Now, I only watch Counter-Strike Professional, and I will say I enjoy it. I like the new smoke mechanic. I do. I feel like people need to play a little bit, more cautiously. But Counter-Strike 2 needs work, especially on the cheating front. I also feel like Valve is currently riding a wave of laziness. And the reason I say that is all their games currently are suffering from a malaise. This is Dota 2. This is, what's that other one? Deadlock. Team Fortress 2 is basically dead in the water. They've opened mod support for it. So they're like, okay, we wash our hands off of this. I don't know if Valve is busy cooking and making, making a new game and we're all going to be like blown away by it. But currently, Valve is riding the wave till the end of the year. Dota 2 got, we got a miniature battle pass that was okay, in all honesty. It's not fantastic, but at least, you can get some. But it was better than the compendium that they had. So they took some of the best parts and did it, but it's not a battle pass. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but I miss Dota 2 battle passes because it felt like, one, Valve included the community in the battle pass because a lot of the community stuff was showcased and people could get that as a reward. Now there's just none of it. If I'm your source of truth, Mike, you need to find a new source of truth. Microsoft is the owner of Call of Duty, having acquired Blizzard. So it is Microsoft. I don't know. You would think with Microsoft coming on board, there would at least be some changes, but I don't know. The world is in a terrible spot for gaming. I was so hoping the gaming world would heal in terms of AAA, but in all honesty, most of the games I'm excited for are from indie game companies. Legit. Hollow Knight's DLC or a sequel. That's an indie game company. I'm more excited for that than any Call of Duty ever made. Battlefield, I will say I'm excited for. I am. Ark Ascended? Nah. Ark Ascended had potential, and then I don't know. I don't know what happened there, man. I wish I knew what happened there, but yeah, Ark Ascended is not good. And it sounds terrible to say, but it's not. It's no. And now the new Ark DLC apparently has not gone down well with a lot of people. I would like to know why, if someone who actively plays Ark, I'd like to know why that is the case. But evidently, the new Ark is not good. And that was such an interesting concept. Back when Ark initially came out, so many people's PCs struggled to run it. Twerk, 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 twerk. Come and see me twerk, 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 twerk. Nya, 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 nya. Da, 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 da. Isn't that how that song goes? Twerk, 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 twerk. Okay, I'm done twerking now. I can't do that anymore. I can't be twerking on plants. By the way, chat, like I said, there's gonna be 2 streams today. We will make Minecraft and Terraria our early morning stream, and then late at night I'm probably gonna play stuff like Coral Island, 7 Days to Die, all that kind of ish. So I'm trying to cover 2 audiences. I'm doing an experiment. It's the same thing with YouTube. I find that a large part of my audience comes from America, but the Americans are asleep by the time I go live. So I'm trying to see if I can, whack that audience as well. I don't like 7 Days to Die, to be honest, but maybe there are other people that like it. I like 7 Days. I do, but I like it because I get to play with my friend. If I had to play that on my own, in all honesty, I'd probably not play it entirely. to be quite frank, I don't like being chased. And that's why I don't like playing horror games. I don't like being chased. It's why I've avoided Outlast for so long. It's because, oh, good lordy, Lou. Outlast, I get chased. And if I don't find a safe spot, my butt cheeks clench so hard I can have ass abs. Phasmo VR, I'm going to do Phasmo VR. This weekend, I'm actually starting on my horror project. I'm not going to say what I'm doing. When's the next episode of Secret of the Mimic? It's coming. I need to get the rest of my ish sorted. Yeah, we don't want to talk about the rugby this weekend, We don't want to talk about, South Africa's weekend of terribleness. Hey, listen, give me time, Remy. I've been going through some shit. And we don't want to talk about what happened to South Africa's weekend of sports, Dricker's got his head concave. The cricket boys got their asses kicked by the Australians. Remy's having a wonderful time over there. Remy's like, yeah? What'd you get? Although, I don't think Remy's too big on sports. But yeah, I'm not going to lie to you, chat. It's been a pretty bad weekend for South African sports. Oof. You know when things are oof? That's what happened this weekend to South Africa. Just one oof after the other. A win is a win. Yes! A win is a win. And the Australians kicked our asses thoroughly. But see, this is what happens with South Africa. Like, we go on this tangent of, like, just winning, like, non-stop. And then all of a sudden, it's like we become rugby world champions, and then 1 week later, We get humbled by the universe. We become UFC champions, and if Drickus ever saw this, he'd probably drukke 3 in my droll. Fucking. He got his ass whooped, and then the cricket boys got their ass whooped. And it's just like, it was just one L after the other for South Africa. Just a straight up one L. Wham! 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 Get wrecked, nerds! Yeah, so, you know. was not a great weekend to be a South African in terms of sports. I'll say that much. Maybe Drickus just needs to spend a week in Bloemfontein. I'm not roasting the guy because I know he can probably find me. I know people who know Drickus. It sounds like, you know, those guys are like, ooh, I know a cousin. No, I legit know someone who knows Drickus. So if this ever got to Drickus, I'm sorry, bro, but you need to spend a week in Bloemfontein. There, they drink and they bliksem. Okay? Drickus spent half the time hugging the guy. Now I know people want to go for the submission, and that's the smarter way of fighting. I feel the love that guy gave him with all the hugging put him off. You want a huntsman spider? Why would you want to bring a huntsman spider into your house? Explain that to me, so that I can understand and give you advice as to why you need a huntsman spider in your house. Why? By the way, chat, there's a horror game called The Huntsman. Oh my fuck. For someone who has arachnophobia like I do, I am fucking not looking forward to that. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm not. I'm not looking forward to that. If that's one of the horror games I am not looking forward to, fucking, it's that one. Oh my god. My stone axe is broken. No, you don't say. Yeah, I'm not that horror game. I'm not looking forward to. It's like I've been putting off Five Nights at Freddy's because I don't like animatronics. I hate them. Also, I figured out, like, it never occurred to me, and it's probably why I'm so stupid and why I don't have 1 million subscribers by now. When are you getting ores? I'm making my tree farm and then I'll get ores. I'd like, just be patient. Especially when it's 30 centimeters. Why? 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 Hey, listen, don't rush me. This is my rant game. Let me rant. I cannot rant if I am rushed. Okay? Let me rant. Ooh. There it is. There it is. Because I'm making a tree farm. I'm getting dirt. I'm making a tree farm for all the other trees. Let me rant. You want to see me see if you'll get there? Patience. We got all day until I stop going live. Be patient. Don't rush me, chat. My gosh. My lord. What is this impatience from you all of a sudden, chat? You guys sound like Niles. All the women in my life say I must be patient. I wonder why. I'm a 2-minute kind of guy. Oh my god. You know there are pills for that kind of thing, right? Just saying. There are pills to sort that kind of performance anxiety. Anyway. Before YouTube demonetizes my stream. Imagine a fan-sized spider sitting on your bed. Well, I don't need to imagine. Australians go through that every fucking day. Australians go through that every fucking day. You won't even play Metro? Metro is coming to... Fucking... You know what? Fuck this. I'm not giving you guys a single another horror game. I'm gonna go and play Stardew Valley for the rest of my days. I literally gave you one episode, and what do you think is happening tomorrow, Havoc? I'm recording Metro literally tonight. God, I hate all of you. I do. Swear. I'm being bullied even off video. I can't escape y'all. Oh my god. Oh my lord. I'm gonna get demonetized so quickly, I swear. You guys are all so impatient. Hey Samantha, welcome to the stream. How do you do? Nice and cozy games only. Yeah. Don't push me. I will never give you harder games again if you guys don't practice patience. It's my YouTube channel, okay? I can put on this channel what I want to do at a time I feel is necessary, okay? Am I about to ban Havoc? No. Listen, if I was going to ban Havoc, I would have banned Havoc after Half-Life Alyx. Believe me. You're the planet in Planet Fitness? Well. If the planet has unbelievable games, then that's what it is. Also, I'm pretty sure that only works on Queso. So I think you're in the wrong stream if you're going to compare me to a planet. Pretty sure that's for Queso. You're in the wrong stream if you're looking for Queso. You can find him at youtube.com/ I think it's Queso. I'm not 100% sure what his URL is. Someone in the YouTube chat help out there. I could ban Havoc. I would have banned Havoc a long time ago for Half-Life Alyx, but despite all my fear for Half-Life Alyx, I actually enjoyed the game. I'm having a good time with Metro so far. I'm jumpy at every single sound, but I'm actually having a good time with Metro. I had a fun time with Metro or with Half-Life Alyx, but then we'll suffer a recurring nightmare with G-Man. No, don't apologize. It is what it is. Hey, listen. I've been in this YouTube game long enough for people to have insulted me way worse than calling me a planet. I'm Ginger. I don't get invited to parties, okay? There's nothing you can say that I have not said to myself in the mirror, okay? I'm Ginger. I don't get invited to parties, okay? And that's just every Ginger. That's not just me. That's every Ginger. You want to know how Gingers high-five a friend? We clap. Prepare for unforeseen consequences. Fucking. That plot twist threw me for such a loop. Oh my lord, that literal plot twist threw me for such a loop. It was ridiculous. If I ever do have a party, Rusty doesn't have a choice to join. What happened to us talking about overpriced games? We are talking about overpriced games. We're talking about chat overpricing me to play harder games and not practicing patience. That's where we're going. I will get back to my rant soon. I just gotta finish this rant. Bro, I gotta be there. I don't party, okay? I am the party. I have a party in my mouth every... no. That's on the internet now. That's on the internet now. Anyway. So overpriced games, chat. Overpriced games. Nah. Y'all just need to calm down. You will get your horror games when I'm good and ready, okay? But, oh my lord, my wife heard. You heard nothing. Nothing was heard this day. Nah, chat. Y'all are just gonna have to be patient about me giving you horror games. I will give you horror games when I am good and ready, okay? Me, when I am good and ready, you will get YouTube videos of horror, okay? Until then, don't push me. Don't push me, okay? I will delete every single horror video I have made, including Fear, and y'all will never be able to recover it from the internet, okay? Appreciate the little horror that I give you. It comes at a price. And besides, I'm a big baby, so, you know. Huntsman VR? Oh, fuck no. Fuck no. Do you want me to die IRL? That's how you get me to die IRL. Fucking Huntsman VR. Holy shit, that would be horrifying. Holy fuck, can you imagine that fucking spider? Oh my fuck, no. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Those remotes, have you ever seen VR remotes fly off with the bangles like strapped to your hands? I will promise you, I will fucking, oh my gosh. This place looks sus. Innovel's apartment was much better. Just be safe, man. That's all I asked. Be safe. Nah. Huntsman VR. Fuck that shit. I would rather play Phasmophobia VR than play Huntsman VR. Ugh. Anyway. Back to reality. Here comes gravity. Oh, it's so mad at me. Isn't that how the song goes? Pretty sure it is. Yeah, this is the middle. Yeah, no. Okay. Oh, you in the car? Ah, okay. No, it will not be fun. What are you talking about? It'll be fun. What are you talking about? Huntsman VR will be fun. Are you out of your mind? Clearly. Fucking clearly. What are we playing today? We're playing Minecraft and Rant. This is not Sky Factory. This is all the mods 10. This is all the mods 10 Sky. It's the Skyblock version. I mainly do this so we can rant about stuff. Speaking of horror games, there's that new one that's like Dead Space got married to something and had a child. What is it? I think it was oh, I can't remember now. Oh, but it looks insane. No, we're looking at houses. I ain't affording I'm not gonna go into an apartment. Not a chance. Callisto Protocol? No. I'm talking good one. It was announced at Gamescom. What is it, man? Chat, help. What is it? Also, is the short stream working? Because I see there was another frame drop here. And we're just having a good old day talking. Oh my lord, look at those frames. What the even? Why is that so framey? Ugh. Is it the one where you kick the baby? No! Hold on, chat. I gotta fix the... Twitch is frozen for me? No, don't say that. Okay, that one's working, but the short stream is dying. In the day, nothing matters. Okay, no, the short stream's fine. I just had to refresh. It's fine. Fine. I'm on audio only. Still can hear. Okay. Someone asked me to avoid extract. Thank you for the thing. Yeah, I need to... I have already rented. Thank you very much. I have rented an apartment. How do you think I moved to my wife in the first place? I had an apartment. I've rented before, baby. I have. Ugh. And my credit score is out the roof. So I don't think I'll have too much issue with credit score or pre-approval. But that's not really the problem. It's finding a nice house that's affordable. And that doesn't have an obscene amount of yard work. I don't understand. Maybe I'm not privy to that, but I never understood the nuances of yard work. I never did. That's just it's like owning a swimming pool. That's just maintenance. That's just maintenance. Swimming pool? That's just maintenance, bruh. Swimming pool is just maintenance. I don't want that cock in my life. Hey, Will, welcome to the stream. How do you do? How do you do? Welcome, welcome, welcome. It doesn't look like someone at a lab cooking in it. I had car. My credit card is really good. I don't think I'm gonna have too much issues. City lights painted gold. What pack are we playing? All the mods 10 Sky. All the mods 10 Sky. This is the Skyblock version of All the mods 10. And to be honest, it's really fun. I'm having a good old time. I apparently forgot how to make torches in this game. I'm building a tree farm before I start doing the rest of what I'm gonna do. So if it's boring, we're ranting. We're talking, we're ranting, we're discussing. So sit back, relax, chime in, subscribe. If you want to, chime in. If you have some tips, you can do that too. Otherwise, we're talking about why Call of Duty is a terrible game right now. There was a harder game I was talking about. It's not Callisto Protocol. It's that new one. I think it's called Chrono. I believe it's called Chrono. And it looks like Dead Space married something. I can't remember what it married, but we're talking good horror games. Callisto Protocol was terrible. There were so many horror YouTubers that wanted to like it, and then they were like, nah, this game's pretty cuck. Chrono, no, is it Odyssey? Hold on, I'll find it now. You have an idea? Go for it. If it's a harder game, I'm going to veto it. I ain't here for harder games. And if it's Huntsman VR, no. I'm already playing enough VR horror in my life, okay? I gotta make it through the fucking spider thing, apparently in Metro, that I don't even know when it's going to happen. It's just going to happen. And I have to record Metro tonight for tomorrow. Chronos, there you go. The New Dawn, that's it. Thank you, Avok. You can pet a cat. Dead Place. You know what? I'm all for... No one invited y'all. No one invited you. Did the Void God have them? Good. Good. Hey, Ilya, welcome to the stream. How do you do? Subnautica and Huntsman VR? Not a fucking chance. The only way I will ever play Huntsman or Subnautica VR is 1 million subscribers. That's the only way that will ever happen. Ever. In this lifetime or the next. And luckily, I am never going to get a million subscribers. So, take that, chat. Ah! Ah! Yeah, kick him into the well. Yep. They're not welcome. That llama was going to eat my plants. That llama must die. That chat will legit be the only way I ever play Subnautica VR. 1 million subscribers. No compromises. That's it. And luckily, that's an impossible task. So, yeah. See, chat, in this game of content, you gotta be smart, right? You gotta set goals that are impossible. You do. You just gotta set goals that are impossible. Does lifted subs count? No. It's YouTube subscribers. That's it. The only way I will ever do that is if I hit 1 million subscribers. Ever. No, not Twitch gifted subs. YouTube subscribers. As in, they have to come here and get me my silver play button, which is 100,000, and my gold play button, which is 1,000,000. That will be the only way that will ever happen. And we all know that's not going to happen. Okay? And the reason we know it's not going to happen is because I don't make YouTube tutorials. I don't make lazy content. I actually. Hold on, I'll be right back. Let me go get my water. Nice. See, here's my hydrate juice. Wah wah. There we go. So, that's the only way, chat. And the only way that'll ever happen is, I think, if a massive YouTuber says, "Oh, I watched this," and he said he's gonna do it. No. So, put that out of your mind, chat. Put it out of your memory. Put it out of your thoughts. Put it out of your existence. It's never going to happen. You will just have to deal with the content I make now. So, you guys thought you were going to get me, okay? You thought. You think you thought you were going to get me, but the truth is you're not. I am that smart. Anyway, back to the rest of the conversations. What other games are we looking forward to getting that aren't mired in controversy and ridiculousness? I think Subnautica 2 is also coming out, but I believe that there's some issues surrounding that. I'm pretty sure that there's some issues surrounding Subnautica VR. Against the new tomorrow. Got kicked from the stream? No. Gifted subs do not count. Gifted subs do not count. Okay, that's working. Did I have a slight frame drop again? Probably. Okay. I think this is working still. Yeah. Fine. Nice. Okay. Unusual Subnautica VR doesn't support 6D OF controls. You guys are talking. You guys are talking like this is going to happen. Like you guys are talking like this is a reality. Put it out your mind, chat. Can I make 1 million accounts? No. No, because then I'll get banned. And YouTube will literally stop you from doing that kind of thing. They will. YouTube will legit stop you from doing that kind of thing. They got very pretty much clever stuff nowadays. They can pick up like bot accounts and fake accounts and stuff like that. So no. As much as y'all want to try and cheat the system, that's not going to work. Okay? Sorry, ne? It took 6 months to get you to play Metro VR. And so, I'm still playing it. What's your point? However long it takes me to do what I want to do, give me time, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. You guys would literally have to, employ the only YouTuber on this planet who would make that a possibility. And that would be Mr. Beast. And let me tell y'all something. He ain't gonna do it. And I'm perfectly fine with that. Thank you. There's nothing. And I'm telling you now, chat, there's nothing. No way in all possibility in life that is going to happen. What if I get the whole of KZN KwaZulu-Natal to sub to you? Even that would not be enough. Because I don't think there's a million people in KZN, I think. And also, South Africans don't like South African YouTubers. I figured that out. Okay, George Stream is still working, so that's fine. I'm always worried. What if I give you $3? No. Thank you, but no. Thank you, but no. No. Sorry. I have laid down the law. If you can't work with the law, the whole of South Africa, listen, if the whole of South Africa subscribe to me, then I must be doing something right. Drive a hard bargain for? No. I've laid down the law. It's 1 million subscribers. That's it. You have your goal, chat. You have your goal. 12.5 million in 2025. But how many of those people have internet? How many of those people will enjoy gaming videos? You guys think you're gonna win. Oh, it's so adorable. It really is. It's so adorable. You guys think you're gonna win. Oh, man. Imagine you guys thinking you're gonna win. Oh, my word. It's so cute. It is. You guys are adorable. Never change. Never change, chat. Never change. You guys are adorable. Never, ever change. 1 million rand? Hey, now, hey, listen. Now we can talk. Now we can talk. Because that's a bond payment for a house there, baby. That's a bond payment for a house. Now we can talk. Hey, listen, chat. The only way, and I'm going to be real with y'all here, okay? The only way this channel ever hits 1 million subscribers is if, 1, I make fantastic content. 2, Let's Plays become a massive thing in YouTube again, which we all know is never going to happen. Or 3, I become a famous musical artiste. And I make an obscene amount of money, and I can just tell people, hey, listen, do you know who sings that #1 hit in South Africa, My Love? This nerd. $1 mil sold, and then we can get a house that's 2 mil. You just want to go bigger. That's all you want to do, my wife. Often used to describe me. Jeez. Yeah, not chat. Listen. If YouTube and Twitch streams can't do it, and if TikTok, that hardly ever comes and watches, and it's not on anyone. If they see this and they want to go further, they can. There's literally nothing wrong. At the end of the day, I'm just here to give you guys some good watching, some good stuff that you can watch. And if people don't want to watch, that's perfectly fine. It's like, it's so strange when you look at the shorts. YouTube does not like to push out shorts. I figured it out. YouTube does not like to push out shorts. And I saw this with Date Everything, right? I saw this with Date Everything. It can be one of the most sought after questions, and YouTube still won't do it. So I am more than content enough that yeah, it's likely not going to happen for me. And you know what? That's okay. It is. It's okay. that. See if a title change does it. But yeah, that's life, chat. That's how it is. It sounds all sadness and whatnot. I'm not. Gonna be real with you. I am perfectly content with, not having my play button, and it's what it is, right? I need to, and this is what every content creator and person needs to understand. Your value is not defined by a number. Your value is not defined by, a play button. Your value is defined by the people you surround yourself with and the friends you make along the way. That's it. And probably the amount of Metro you can play before, you poop your pants. I would say that's probably the amount of, value you would make in life. Not by the amount of pants pooping, but Okay, let's see here. Start a farm. Use dirt in a sieve to get seeds, and then spam sneak to grow crops quickly. You mean twerk. You won't poop your pants? Are you sure about that? I almost did. Not good. I live among the creatures of the night. That song is thoroughly stuck in my brain, by the way. That song is proper stuck in my head. Oh. You could poop someone else's pants. It's not illegal. I don't know if I want to wear someone else's pants and then poop in them. I don't know. That doesn't sound ideal, in all honesty. That does not sound ideal. By the amount of Huntsman VR you'll be willing to give YouTube? I don't know. I don't know about, is Huntsman actually VR? Hold on. I will do a one-time video of Huntsman VR. Huntsman Horror VR. Oh my fuck. Oh, that's just a fucking no. No! No. Who? No. Fuck no. Hello. Are you going to grow at all? Ever? Probably not. Fuck. I live among the creatures of the night. I haven't got the will to try and... Nah, fuck that shit. I will not be playing that cock in VR. Not a fucking chance. That fucking spider just like come running at you from around the corner. Not a fucking chance. I think I'd rather play Five Nights at Freddy's. I do. I think I'd rather play Five Nights at Freddy's VR than fucking that shit. Not a chance. No way. No, bro. You ain't doing that to me. No. No. That's just a big no. I'd rather have Ballora eat my face off than have that fucking spider eat my face off. Okay, I know why this is not working, because Dark Oaks do not do that. I can't buy it for you. It's fine. We don't need to do anything by buying anything. Okay, I believe this is how you work. Who's going to poop their pants? Probably me. There's no way in all hell I am playing Huntsman in VR. I will play it normally, but there's not a fucking chance I'm playing that shit in VR. People have got a better chance of me becoming president than me doing that. Thank you very much. Not a chance. There is no fucking way. But I really only get one sapling from that. I can't grow another one with one sapling. You stupid game. Well, rip that. Guess I'll have to buy more seed. Sapling. Yeah, nah. No. There's just some things that should never be experienced in VR. One of that is Subnautica, not a chance. And the other thing is that. Giant ass spider chasing you. What the fuck? Why? Why? Why would you ever want to do that to yourself? It's a rain and sakras. Hallelujah. It'll get 1 million views. I don't know about that one. The only way I would get 1 million views if that happened is if I slipped and fell on my ass. From literally scaring myself stupid. Oh boy. Okay, how long have we been going? An hour 45. Yeah. Oh no, what have I done? Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Okay, I have a couple more to go. Okay, I have one sapling. You always have one sapling. Yeah. Look, again, I'm not trying to do things to go viral. I'm trying to entertain y'all. Wee. Oh, wee. Let me twerk on you. Twerk, 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 twerk. That was a dumb song. That was. Oh my lord, that was a stupid song. Goodness gracious, what a stupid song that thing was. I should probably not bum out on other artists. Some people could tell me my song sucks. Be like, you have no taste. Thou dost not knowest the finities of good music. You get scared and think it's real? I would, you know, the thing is, I would probably never survive the zombie apocalypse. Let's be real here. And I think a lot of us think we would. I'd never survive the zombie apocalypse. I'd never. I'd be too stupid and get bitten, and that'll be it for me. Although, I think people get the zombie apocalypse very, very, very much wrong. People misunderstand how quickly a human body decays in the air, of how much bacteria and stuff sits in the air. You would, if you just stayed indoors for a while, and you had enough food and water to supply you, you would not have to go out and do a grocery run. Zombies are not that scary in actual terms. I think someone did like a scientific study on it. The only way you would actually die is if you actively go and look for cuck. Someone did an actual case study on it and found that you would more than likely survive if you just stayed indoors. You would more than likely just survive the whole encounter by just staying inside and not going anywhere. Oh, look, rain! There'd be hordes of zombies, people running to the zombies to get bitten because they don't believe it. Exactly. This is weird, rain. Oh, no. No. How am I supposed to get more dirt now? Okay, let's do this sieve thing before Mike, loses his mind. Okay, so what I need is I need to make some crooks. Now, I do want to see if I take 4 crooks and do it like this. There used to be a thing that you can make a mega crook. But I don't think that exists here. Nope. Oh. I live at my creatures of the night. Okay. Twerk, 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 twerk. Boink. Ugh. Oh, look, a worm. Why is that stuck in my head now? Okay. Ew. Ew. That's nasty. That's nasty. Did that work or did I eat that? I can't tell. I don't think that worked. Hold on. Do I have to shift right click it? Ah, no. No, there we go. Okay. Infested leaves. Exdiorum. That's the mod pack name. Very interesting. Okay, chat, it's Wednesday. What are we doing this week? What are we doing this week? Pooping your pants in VR? No. I'm probably gonna do that later today, though. Oh my goodness, look how big that map is. Oh my lord, but is there gonna be an evolution? Ooh. Ooh. Manhattan Bridge. Oh my lord! What happened? Okay, well, there we go. Hey Mike, if you're still watching, are you happy? Surely there must be evolutions now. Okay, those all just disappear after a while, but that's fine. Okay, put that in there. Get some zeppelins. I'm calling Mike out of his lurk cave. Okay, now we need a sieve, chat. So let's get to actual Minecrafting, you know? Get to actual like Minecrafting, you know what I mean? Okay. So if memory serves me correctly, and I don't believe it does, but I'm gonna try this regardless. I do this. Wham. And I'm gonna do... I want to make 9 of these. Okay, cool. And then I can do that, make some beds. I do need to make a bed. I haven't slept for like 3 days. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. There's a bed. I'll put that there. Take a snooze. What work do I do for a living? IT support. I do IT support. That is what I do. I do IT support. Can I make a bucket? No, that's a bowl. Okay, it's fine though. Yeah, I do IT support. That's my day job. And my day job is fairly simple. If nothing happens, this is what I do. But I'm always on call. I'm always working. I'm always busy. But yeah. Okay. Now, if I remember correctly, how do I do this again? No, I don't remember correctly. 2 of those. Okay, so we need 9 of these. I'm gonna have to make a platform here somewhere. So I believe if I do this correctly, it should be like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, and then half and half. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. Work, 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 work. I thought you said disappoint. Well, to tell you the truth, I'm pretty sure Havoc is disappointed when Havoc sees 1 Metro video a week, and it's just like, dude, please stop being such a pissy and just fucking play the game. So I do disappoint. Don't you worry. I disappoint myself every day when I upload YouTube videos and I see they get like 5 views. I disappoint my wife when I don't buy her chocolate, you know. I disappoint Havoc when I'm a big giant bubble blowing baby not playing horror games. I disappoint YouTube when I don't upload horror games. I'm just a walking disappointment. Was that a good monologue? Is that like a good monologue for a book? The Realm of Disappointment, as taught by Uncle Rusty. I disappoint myself when I play Dota 2 and I feed. I disappoint myself when I play Dota 2 in general. Hey Weasel, how do you do? Welcome to the stream. I'm just a walking realm of disappointment, chat. Okay? There, is that what you wanted to hear? You don't shift the blame. I'm not shifting the blame. You are doing the villain thing wrong. Oh. Am I supposed to blame everyone else? Is that how you villain? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we have the sieve. There you go. Where's I forget. Am I supposed to be blaming y'all for my disappointment? Okay, cool. I blame all of you for me not having 1 million subscribers. I blame all of you for not liking, sharing, subscribing. What's the other stuff? Hitting the bell icon. I blame you for not I don't even know what I can blame you guys for anymore. So we then do the same job. I also disappoint on a daily basis. You can't shove yourself up the other people's throats. Exactly. I blame all of you for not becoming members. I blame all of you for not commenting on every single video I post. What else can I blame you all for? That's literally all my fault. I blame you for my lack of being able to make good content because y'all don't inspire me. I don't like this train of conversation. I don't like blaming you guys. Everything's my fault. Okay? It is literally all my fault. I can't play this villain arc, man. I could never play the villain arc when I was playing Knights of the Old Republic. You know how difficult I found it to do a dark side playthrough because that game's like, that game makes you feel cuck. I don't have money. I'm a kid. I blame you for being a child and not having money. Give me more, chat. Give me more stuff I can blame you for. That's all my own fault. Give me more. Hey, Unicorn Jutsu, how do you do? Welcome to the stream. I blame you guys for starting COVID. I'm being sarcastic, Flaming Penguin. If you haven't caught this whole conversation, I'm being unbelievably sarcastic at the moment. Chat, if you think I'm being real with what I'm saying here, okay? We need to have a discussion. Oh my lord. Someone's gonna clip this. Someone's gonna clip this shit. Post it on the internet, and I'm gonna get fucking railed. I'm gonna get ooh-wooed. Come on, give me what I want. Okay, so, can I sift this? Okay, there we go. Doink. Hey, we got seeds. How nice. What is this mod? All the mods 10 Sky. All the mods 10 Sky. They finally released it. They finally released it. Okay. Yeah, chat. I blame all of you for me not being a giant YouTuber at the moment. I do. I blame all of you. It's literally all your fault that I am not a famous YouTuber. At least you will get to 1 million subs. Never going to happen. Literally never going to happen. I just burned my throat. You're not supposed to put the penis down that far. I mean, what? What? Who said that? Couldn't have been me. Who said that? Couldn't have been me. Couldn't have been me. Was it tea? I sincerely hope it was tea. Are you okay, Patchy boy? Mystical agriculture. Oh, I hate. If there's one mod I fucking hate. If there's one mod I hate, is mystical agriculture. I fucking despise it so much. Hot chocolate? Ooh. I believe in miracles. Where you from? You sexy thing. Okay, I should be able to make a hammer now. I just want to see if I can make a hammer. Hammer? Oh, yeah. You know, this is about as ah! Stupid trees. It's been the Elder Fire Lords of Yurak telling me to make smoke rings. Yeah. Hey. Smoking is bad for you even in Yurak. It's an abolished thing. Is that Flaming Woman from Baldur's Gate? You mean Karlach? Mommy Karlach. Permission to post the most ridiculous water ad to date? Go for it. Go right for it. I'm just gonna sit here and feel real sorry for myself, not being able to get 1 million subscribers. Okay, I want to see this. Right. Wee. Ask me that smokes while having asthma. You see. Nah, you see. I don't want to put Weasel on the spot, nah. But fucking hell, Weasel, you're supposed to not be smoking anymore. Fucking hell. I'm calling out my members as well. That's how toxic a YouTuber I am. I call my members out. Flame Atronach from Skyrim needs a greater fire resist potion. I listen, okay? I don't want to be that guy. No, I know it was a joke, but yeah, don't complain about potions. Because if you complain about potions, I'll make them even scarcer. Every time y'all make a wisecrack at the DM, I write a note down. Why do you think the wall happened? It's because y'all were making wisecracks the other time. Why do you think I wrote a note down? You didn't call me though? Hey, listen, Iljas. You're not smoking while having asthma. But I will call you out, Iljas. You are a beautiful person with a kind heart, okay? You are a scholar and a gentle person. You are beautiful in every way, shape, and form. And I appreciate you. There you go. That's me calling your ass out. There you go. And that goes for the rest of you too, chat. That goes for each and every single one of you. Gentle people, scholars, beautiful individuals. That's what you are, okay? And I will take no other answer as such, okay? That counts for Patchy. That counts for my wife. That counts for Havoc. Although I kind of hate Havoc, but you know, that's a completely different reason why I hate Havoc. Havoc knows why I hate Havoc. Because Havoc continuously wants me to play VR and horror games. Okay, let me watch the Heavy Bubbles TV commercial. Okay, what the fuck? Oh my Lord in heaven. No. Like I told my mother, I don't drink, I don't do drugs, I don't have a wife, I need something that fucks up my life. Wow. Flaming Penguin, I told you, you are a scholar and an awesome person. To ever get over that fear or die trying? Yeah, it's the die trying part. I legit think you just want to kill me. Hey, listen, I beat Alex, okay? If I can beat Metro, then... Oh, gosh. I don't know what I'll do after Metro, honestly. Dude, those mutants are massive in that game. What the fuck? Chad, let me just tell you, right? VR is a whole different story. VR is just something out of this world that just fucks up your brain so hard. And look, I'm trying not to swear a lot here. I'm trying to do better with my language and just be a better person. But VR is just so different than playing a game on flat screen. Things are way too big in VR. Chat! Okay, hold on. I gotta go to just chatting for this because you don't understand, okay? I was playing Half-Life Alyx. And it never occurred to me how big head crabs actually are until I played Alyx. Chat, a head crab is this huge thing. This. It's massive. It's huge. You can grab it and dangle it. And you could probably kill someone just by taking the dead corpse of the crab and hitting someone over the head with it. They are huge. When you play Half-Life 2 and Half-Life 1, they don't look huge. They look dinky. They look tiny. But oh my gosh, when you play Half-Life Alyx and you see how massive these things are. I can't. And now I'm playing Metro. And I look at these mutants, and they were fairly big in normal Metro, and Havoc made me play Metro, the whole Metro series in Ranger mode difficulty, which I will say really does add to the level of fun for the game. But holy shit, when I was on that little machine gun going, and I look at these things running at me, I'm like, ah, they're so big! Don't come anywhere near me. I'll shoot you in the face. And then I'll tell your mother. While I rip off your head and shit down your neck. If anyone got that reference, you know exactly who I'm talking about there. Ow! Oh, fuck. But yeah. I'm not gonna lie to you, chat. Jeez. That's some... VR is a whole different monster in and of itself. I kid you not. It's ridiculous. It is actually just like... I just sit there and I wonder How am I ever going to survive playing any other VR horrors? Can you imagine a Menti in VR? Oh my lord, I would cock my pants. Oh, a Menti in VR would literally be the end of me. It would be the end of me. Oh. So this is my content. You can beat Metro, you level up to Huntsman. I'm probably never going to play Huntsman in VR. I will play Huntsman. I have it downloaded. I need to play it this weekend. But the project that I'm doing, chat, and I'll disclose it for you all. So I'm playing 100 horror games. And I'm only taking like 30 minutes of each and editing it down to like a 2-minute highlight reel. And then I'll probably rate the game scariness at the end of the video. Based on like a couple of factors and things like that. That's kind of what I want to do for the video. It's gonna take me a while because I have to download 100 horror games. I have to play. I have to uninstall. I have to edit that 2 minutes that I want to do so that I can save hard drive space. And then go on to the next one. This is gonna be a bear that's gonna maul you in VR. I don't want to get mauled in VR. The fuck, y'all just. What the fuck? You're supposed to be on my side here. What do you mean you want to see me get mauled in VR? The fuck? Why? And then I need to play. So I'm starting with. I'll give you guys just a little heads up spoiler. I'm starting with Amnesia: The Dark Descent, and I know Amnesia only gets scary later on in the game. So I'll probably start recording when, you know, the grunts start showing their face. But it's going to be full on webcam. It's going to be full on, oh well, webcam. I say webcam. It's not going to be this one staring at. It's going to be my Canon camera. But I'm going to go full on. Whoa, I nearly took out the dirt underneath me. That would have been fucking hilarious. But yeah, when I tell you guys I'm full sending on this, I'm legit. I'm going to go 100 horrors, Outlast is on it, Alien Isolation is part of it. I took some suggestions from Azzy, Azura Cub, for those that don't know who she is. I took some suggestions. Havoc piled some suggestions into the box. I'm probably not going to play Until Dawn because that's more choice-based than jump scare kind of deal. So that probably won't be on my list. What else am I gonna play? Five Nights at Freddy's, the whole series, or at least all the series I can find. What else? Still Wakes the Deep, I think, is one of them. This music that is currently playing is ridiculous. What? How'd you find the Until Dawn movie? By the way, I'm trying to avoid gaming movies because they generally tend to end up terrible. So I don't know. I want to watch the Cuphead series. I've not watched that yet, and I'm ashamed to say I haven't because apparently it's like really good. Visage I'm going to play, probably only up until like a certain point. I don't know if Ark has like proper VR support. Visage is on my list to play. What else? Alien Isolation. All the Amnesias, including Amnesia the Bunker. Which people have said is like the worst one. There were some parts I laughed at. Ah, okay. So, but would you say it's like better than a lot of the other like gaming based stuff? Metro Bloodhound. Oh gosh. Yeah, some of the Metros. I'm gonna revisit the Fear series. I'm gonna be honest with you, chat. One of my favorite all-time series I ever recorded was First Encounter Assault Recon. It was horrifying. Don't get me wrong. But not Visage. What's that other one? There's another one where you go. It's got the paintings, man. What's this thing called? Oh, help! What is that thing called? I even did a playthrough on it, man. Oh, my brain can't work now. Chat. There was a horror game. It had a sequel. Even Markiplier wouldn't play. Oh man, my Layers of Fear. Thank you. The short stream broke completely. Ugh, fucking word. Dude, I hate this. I really do. Penguin. It was a decent, solid 6.5. And it has the potential that sets up for a sequel. Interesting. Interesting. Play. Yeah, that's literally audio only. I don't know why that's broken. I really need to. Oh. Come on. Come on. No, it wasn't supposed to update that one. To TikTok that's doing it. Oh, did it just stop completely? That's not good. Oh, it just stopped that stream entirely. It literally did. It just didn't bother going with that stream anymore. Wow. Amazing. I think it's because I'm streaming to TikTok. I do. I think it's I've only had this issue since I started streaming to TikTok. What? What? Bruh, this whole thing went down. The whole short stream, gone. Gone. Entirely. Literally. Yeah, I think I've only had this issue when I started streaming on TikTok. I've only had this issue when I started streaming on TikTok. Oh my goodness. Wow. I think I might have to remove that one. Ish. I love it here. I do. I do. I love it when I can't stream where I need to. Oh, look, are you up now? Okay, that's up again. My life. My life. Now I look like a psychic. Oh dear. Okay. I think actually what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take away. We'll test it tonight. I'm gonna take away the TikTok streaming. No one's talking there anyway. And I'll see what it does. Well, Maddie, congratulations. Thank you for sharing that deep secret with me. 1%? Oh no. Sorry, chat. I had to fix that. Okay. Cool. Right. YouTube not receiving enough data. That's fine. See, there's that little drop there. And it's just that little drop that causes this trouble. I'm telling you now, chat, is because I'm streaming to TikTok. Okay. Well, we'll test that later tonight. We will. We'll test that later tonight. You're playing regular Skyblock? No, this is modded. This is modded. This is all the mods 10 Skyblock. It's a big one. It's a massive block. I am busy trying to sieve here. Look at that. More gravel. Yes, please. And then we need sand. And then we need dust. On your marks. We eventually want to get flint so we can get all of this stuff. ATM TTS, I was debating starting it. It's really good. Like, this. You wore a dress on your sister's birthday to cheer up when none of her friends would show. And does your sister remember you doing that for her? That's the real question. Okay, hold on. These iron chunks. Can I just... Fuck. Oh, I remember. Oh, no. Oh, well. We get our first piece of iron. First piece of iron. Did it help? I hope so. No, your sister doesn't remember. And chat, I really just need the short stream to be the one that, you know, the doom scrollers go to come and watch the stream. By the way, chat, if you guys have not hit the subscribe button, I haven't spoken about it today. But if you guys have not subscribed, YouTube, oh Lord, youtube.com/@UncleRPL. That's for the people in Twitch. If you would like to subscribe, please help out a Ginger get to 10,000. I feel like it would be better than regular ATM because you're forced to save and utilize your space efficiently. Not like normal ATM where everything's a mess. Yeah, look, this is one of those charms that I enjoy of like Sky Factory and stuff, but you know, this is still going to take a long time to finish. Like, I still need to finish this tree farm of mine. That's why I'm getting so much dirt. And I'm about to lose an obscene amount of saplings as well. Have I played Feed the Beast? Yes, I have. Subscribe to YouTube and even become a member so you don't get ads which don't exist. Thanks, you'll just... I can always count on you to punt out the YouTube memberships. But the main important part of the YouTube membership is you get a 5% increase in your calcium intake, which is great. And also, this is the secret thing. You get early access to my videos. Say it ain't so. All for the low price of 20 Rand? What a steal! How can this be? You couldn't figure anything out anymore? Yeah, look, here's the thing. These mod packs are rough. Anything Sky Factory related is pretty rough. But I think if you eventually like get a flow for certain stuff, then it's okay. But yeah, you can see like there's so much space here. What am I doing? What am I doing with my life right now? Alright, we also need to, I might be wrong, but I feel like FRB was one of the first mods for most. Feed the Beast was really good. And you know what the thing is, Feed the Beast is still being updated. That's the big thing. I'm the only person here, and I'm trying to sub to as many people as possible, so I might as well sub as well. Oh, well, thank you, Eric. I had to restart the short stream. If you go to the other stream, there's a couple of people chatting there. So thank you, though. If you would like to subscribe, thank you. My alerts, I'm going to go and change because it's not working anymore. I don't know why. VOSCD, Minecraft YouTuber. Hello there. How do you do? You commented? Good. Thank you. You have commented. See? The dare worked. If I just dare people to comment, then they do. Seems like I'm the sole Twitch chatter. They are all they're all lurking. They're all lurking. Will 100% guarantee you. You sub? Thank you. By the way, guys, if you do subscribe, let me know because my things aren't working. This is my alt. Bye bye. Have a good one. It worked for me the past days, but the code alerts and your reply alerts are weird. Yeah, they are. I don't know. I legit have to fucking check what's going on with my stuff. YouTube has been weird. So my wife streamed yesterday for the first time on YouTube, and she couldn't chat in her own stream. And I'm going, huh? What? You want to run that by me again? That's my stream, motherfucker. She couldn't chat in her own stream, and she's the admin. It reminded me painfully of, you know when you own your computer, and your computer tells you you need admin rights to do something, and I'm like, bitch, I'm the fucking admin of you. I bought you. I will fucking burn you, I swear. If I start this mod, will it consume my life for weeks? Do you want the honest answer, or do you want an answer that will comfort you? That's the real question, Maddie. Do you want an answer that will hurt you, or do you want an answer that will comfort you? And only then will I give you the answer. So do you want me to hurt you, or do you want me to ease you into this? 1% for my phone is 5 minutes maximum. Hey, it's a Nokia 3310. We could still be here for another couple of years. People need to give it to me straight, Doc? Yes. You will be so consumed that you will forget that time is a construct. You will forget to eat dinner. By the time you get to where you need to in life, everything will have passed you by. So yes, in a quick, short, painful answer, this game, this mod pack is going to consume your life. Because if you want to see how many quests there are, there's still quests behind my head, by the way. There. There. Thanks for the rewards. Yeah. There. Oh no. This is why I avoid playing Minecraft for days on end, because I'll never play. I'm dreading using applied energetics. I hate mystical agriculture. I would rather do applied energetics than mystical agriculture. Fuck mystical agriculture, okay? Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. No. Mystical agriculture is the worst. Lean to the right so I can see the quests. Down the streets of my soul. I've got self-control literally stuck in my head right now, chat, and I cannot get past this song. I cannot get past the song. I don't know why, but I can't get past the song. Ugh. For those that don't know the song, number one, you're a little too young to be here. If you don't know the song. Are you really only going to give me one sapling every single fucking time? There's faster ways to make Inferium farms anyways. MA becomes redundant after a certain point. True. True. But it's more like having to deal with the achievements. That's the problem. That's the problem I have with mystical agriculture, is dealing with the achievement part of it. I didn't hear the song. Is that on me? No, it's on me. I didn't sing it loud enough. I'm contemplating doing a cover of it. I am. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I am 100% contemplating doing doing a cover of that song. I don't know if I can do it justice, but then again, Laura Branigan songs are pretty difficult in and of their own rights. They are. We need to drop the respect on Miss Branigan. I just want to say. We do. We need to drop the respect on Miss Branigan. Eh. Random question. Why would I like to know my secrets? Because I have secrets of my own. I have secrets of my own that I will share. If people share. We share and share alike here in this world. You should cover the aria by Diva Plava Laguna. I have no idea what that is. So you'll have to link me. And then I'll tell you yay or nay. I will tell you yay or nay if I'm going to cover that ish. Is this broken? Hey Jace, thanks for saying hi. I must have missed that. Okay, this is at least still working. So, what happened to Terraria? I'm going to go back to Terraria soon. There's a specific mod pack I'm waiting for. Utix taught me or told me about a mod pack that combines Calamity, Fargos, and a whole lot of other like big mods into one massive. Oh, is that what it's called? But you do remember Fifth Element? Oh, okay. I can't do that. I don't have the tongue skills for that. I don't have the tongue skills for that. But I want to play that. What's it called? Where's Utix when I need him? Hey Void, how you do, buddy? Welcome. How do you do? I can't remember what the mod's name is, but it's it's huge. Like it combines so many of the things. You want to know one of my secrets? I actually like Barbie Girls, Aqua's Barbie Girl. I do. A lot of people don't like Barbie Girl. It's one of my guilty pleasure songs. I kid you not. I think Aqua is misunderstood. Man doesn't have the tongue skills, Pukita. Listen. I'm good. Don't worry about me. I'm good. I'm having a decent time. By the way, chat, there's gonna be another stream later today, so look out for that one. That one will be like our single player stuff. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. Nothing more mania than listening to Barbie song. Exactly. Aqua is misunderstood in our timeline, okay? It's a great song. Come on, Barbie, let's go party. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Life in plastic. It's fantastic. It is. It's a great song. And it was controversial for the time because Aqua spoke the mind of people that were like, Barbie actually can be undressed everywhere. Yeah, I don't know about that. It's better than in the original Klingon. Oh, gosh. Oh, no. Now, look, I have some guilty pleasure songs. Are you the new Lady Gaga? I mean, I could be, but I don't know. I'm not that eccentric. Honestly, I'm not that eccentric. I wish I could be. But there is a song I'm going to cover that will be TikTok worthy, although I'm not going to say anything. But I will say it will keep true to the meme of the song. It will. At least the music video will. I'm going to try and make it my own, but the music video will keep true to the original meme of it. If you can guess what the song is, I will give you one free piece of life advice. Something that will blow your mind. If you can guess what song I'm covering and tell me your secrets. What big secret do I have that I can tell that will ruin my life? I actually like pizza more than I like pie. Whoa! Oh no! My branding out the window. Oh no. I have a question. What's your favorite Funko Pop in your background? Oh boy, that's a hard one. You're covering Holla Back Girl because there ain't no Holla Back Girl. Oh lord. Okay. Fuck. That's a difficult question because I have like 3 or 4 Funkos that I find are my favorite. If I really had to pick, that one. That's my favorite Funko Pop. That's my favorite Funko Pop. But my second favorite is this one. Good old Bob. Those are my 2 favorite Funko Pops of mine. The rest of these, most of these are my wife's. She is the one that collects all the Funko Pops. Yeah. We have Bob emotes, Maddie. So we have Bob emotes. That's how much I used to love Bob, man. Back in the day when Overwatch was actually good and not a money grab. Back when Overwatch used to be good. Gone are those days. Gone are the days where I praise Bob for being amazing. Now I just look at Bob and I'm like, you've changed, Bob. You've changed. Every time you change. No, the one Funko Pop I don't have is American Badass Undertaker. I have all the other Undertakers. Check this. I have, oh my lord, hold on. So, is it controversial to say that I still enjoy playing Overwatch? Overwatch is fine. They just didn't need to make a sequel. So, I've got OG Undertaker. Or, well, you know, Prime Undertaker as they call him. I have Hooded Undertaker. He's heavy, by the way. He's fucking heavy. I have Classic Undertaker. With the purple hat and the purple gloves. And then I have Undertaker and Paul Bearer. But I'm missing 1 or 2 Undertakers for my whole Undertaker collection to be complete. Am I a fanboy? Probably. Is that a bad thing? Probably. Am I ever gonna live my dream and meet the Undertaker? Never. No, Overwatch is still fun. I just don't play Overwatch and I don't play competitive shooters because I get so visually upset at my own lack of skill. So that's why I don't play Overwatch anymore, because it makes me a terrible human being. I still have my first series, Brigitte. Brigitte is awesome. When Brigitte came out, Overwatch was a cesspool of madness. I will say that out right now. I will call it out right now. When Brigitte was out, the first week she was out, oh my lord. You have a big secret, not sure it's safe to share? It's up to you if you want to share it. I'm sharing my secrets. I stopped playing all FPS shooters and my life has been only uphill since then. You see? We all know the shield slam spam. It wasn't so much the shield slam spam that was the issue with Brigitte. It was the fact that she can go toe to toe with Reinhardt, swinging her little mace and fucking wreck him as a tank. And then do a better job as a tank. You've had pineapple on pizza? Abolished immediately. Get out of my chat. You're banned. Ever said that? I feel you, because same with me. Pineapple pizza is delicious. I'm going to respect people's decisions to enjoy culinary designs they want to, and that will be the end of this conversation. It was like the food debate yesterday we had with chocolate yogurt. I'm still upset with Rue on that. I love Ruthie to bits, but fucking... I'm still upset about the whole cold milk, hot milk cereal debate. I am still upset about that. The hot milk versus cold milk cereal debate. A porridge has hot milk and cereal has cold milk. That's it. That is it. She was a daddy's girl? Oh, good. Well, it is Brigitte. I only play Overwatch occasionally. No, I never play competitive Overwatch. Never. You never ever have hot milk with a porridge. With the cereal. Never. It's sacrilege. It's biblically inaccurate. The apocalypse will be upon you if you do that. Pro Nutro is a porridge. Technically Pro Nutro is a porridge and a cereal. I think Pro Nutro is the only exception in this case. Because you can have Pro Nutro with hot milk and with cold milk. You got PTSD. Chat, you don't understand. I don't really speak to Grant anymore. We haven't had a falling out. It's just we have different ways of doing content now. But Grant Hines made an abolishment that I will never in this lifetime or the next forgive. I can't. Now, for those that don't know what a rusk is, let me explain to you what a rusk is. It's this biscuit, right? It's a square biscuit. And in South Africa, there's a way to dunk a rusk. Now, I'm about to instill some culture in you. Uncle Rusty is about to instill some culture into you. So sit down, kiddies. Let Uncle Rusty teach you the ways of the South African. Okay. You are not a true South African until you've learned how to dunk a rusk. Okay? Some people think they know how to dunk a rusk. Take 2 seconds in the coffee and then munch on it. And then break their teeth. Okay? Other people leave it too long. And the rusk likes the coffee so much it goes back for a second round. And then you throw caution to the wind and you stick your fingers in this hot coffee trying to find this rusk. So what Grant Hines does... Man leaves the rusk in to become a fucking porridge. And then eats it with a spoon. Sorry, chat. I'm trying to process what I just said. Because it's, it still hits me, right in the feels. Like I said, I got no problem with Grant as a person. But his habits in annihilating rusks, I've done that before when I fell in, but honestly, no. Stop this madness. You can be saved, okay? Do not do that. Do not be Grant Hines, please. This is propaganda on a different level, okay? Please. His bride privileges must be suspended. I can't. I can't. Man takes rusk crumbs from Omar's box, throws it in the coffee, and eats it as a cereal. The fuck. No. Okay? Please. Chat, if there's one thing you must never do as a South African or even as a foreigner visiting South Africa is do that shit. Eat a rusk the proper way. Save Rusk lives. When it's all soggy and crumbly, it tastes amazing. You don't want the Rusk overly soggy. It has to have some slight texture left. If you want soggy stuff, just get bread and dunk it in milk. Stop, chat. You must be stopped. I want to die. I swear. I want to die. I do. I want to die. I want to die. Take me away. Oh. Was it a joke? No, I know. Just go with the feels, chat, that we're going with a drama class today, okay? This is drama. Drama. It was like, I saw on TikTok the other day, and it should have spoken volumes to me where I found the source of information. Someone said, you don't call it finance, you call it finance. Now, I'm all for a good troll every now and then. But in what universe do you call it finance? In what universe do you call it finance? It's like people calling it schedule. Finance? No, it's finance. It's not finance. Don't double down on this. Don't double down on this. Ooh, we have a bucket. It's schedule, not schedule. Who the fuck says schedule? I can't even speak. That's how mad I am about it. Aluminum? Aluminum and aluminium, I don't know. I find it as aluminium. That's how I was said. Aluminum just sounds stupid. I have another question for you. Out of all the different Rusk brands, what is your favorite? And if you cannot get it, what's your second choice? Oma. What? What do they say? It only takes 2 fingers to make Oma wet. Het vat net 2 vingers om Oma nat te maak. Fucking Jesus Christ. I swear. Fuck. Oh no. What am I doing? Sounds so stupid, but also funny. That's what it says on the box! That's what it says on the box! I wish I was lying! If vat net 2 vingers om Oma nat te maak. I'm like, what the fuck? Who makes this branding? Ah! What the fuck? Oh my lord, really? Why are you there? Oh man, am I really gonna have to... Ugh. Oh, you. Okay, hold on. I'm doing this wrong. Limited edition peanut butter Oma Rusk on the lower level. Look, I wasn't a massive Rusk eater, I'm gonna be honest. I much prefer like yogurt dip cookies or something, but if I had to like pick a brand of Rusk, you can't go wrong with Oma. You can't go wrong with Oma. Oma Rusks are the top brand of Rusks for a different reason. For not a different reason, for a reason. You can't go wrong with a good old Oma Rusk. Okay? You can't. You cannot go wrong with a good old Oma being dipped. Ugh. You can't go wrong with a good old Oma Rusk. But never ever tell your grandmother in her presence the vat net 2 vingers from Oma nat te maak, okay? So please never ever say that to your grandmother if you're in South Africa. I want to make this very clear. And if you do, you cannot come to this stream and tell your grandmother that it's my fault, okay? That is the agreement we have here right now, chat. Here on YouTube and TikTok and everywhere else, okay? I don't want to hear that I was the one. I don't want to hear that I was the one, okay? Don't. Iron ingots, please, yes. Aluminum and aluminium both refer to both aluminium being the preferred. Yeah, see, that is a potato one. That one I can agree with, but not finance. No one in their right mind says finance. Okay, no one. I don't know where people got that from, but it's not finance. Romany creams, ooh. Romany creams are delicious. When Germany comes for the house call and mum brings out the Romany creams, why you have to say it like that? Listen, it's not my fault if your brain is filthy, okay? I can't help it if your brain is filthy. Yet we say FNAF. Yeah, that's Five Nights at Freddy's, and that's an acronym. That's a completely different story. That's literally apples and oranges. Why? Why are you guys gonna do this to me? You push my blood pressure up. I'm getting older, okay? I have to record Metro in literally a couple of hours, and then I have to live stream again tonight, okay? Don't push up my blood pressure. Fuck. Finance. Oh my gosh. Some people just do things to get a gab out of people. Guess what? My gab has been got. My gab officially has been got. Consider my gab gotten. Remember the headset or the batteries? Yes. Both are charged, both are ready. And my little battery is also ready to be it has been charged. So my headset can go for fairly much longer than normal. You wanna finance my oh my Hold on. Chat, let me read this. Is it not better manners to keep your fingers dry and not dipping it too deep while moisturizing your Oma? Oh my fucking... Fuck. Why? Why, Sniper? Why? Why? Why would you say it like that? Why? Yes. My lord. Why? Why would you say it that way? Listen, the people who say it's finance are the same people who say schedule, okay? It's schedule. It's only the freaking English that want to make everything so over complex. It really is. It's only the English that want to make everything so ridiculously over complex with language, okay? They love missing letter day. They do. There should be a public holiday in remembrance of the silent letters that literally post nothing. Tomato. Tomato. Again, that's okay. It's not finance. Like, there are some words that are okay to pronounce in a different way. Does an O look like a... Does an O look like an A? Oh, well, you know. To some people, maybe to the naked eye, maybe we just don't see the way some people see, you know? You know, when people are on drugs? You know, when people are on drugs and they see things that we don't see? Exactly. English, 3 languages in a trench coat, robbing another language in a dark alley for loose grammar. What is this conversation we're having here today, chat? I was busy with Battlefield and Call of Duty, and now suddenly we're like speaking about the English language. Oh, my word, I love it here. That's the best thing I've heard, right? My lord. Oh, no. The best thing you heard, Maddie, is you should probably hit the subscribe button over on my YouTube channel. That's the best thing you'll hear today. Because if we hit 1 million subscribers, I'm going to play, apparently according to chat, Subnautica VR, which I can't because I have extreme thalassophobia and I hate the ocean. But according to my chat, that is what I'm going to do. You've already done it? Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate it. Now you can help towards the 1 million subscriber goal one day. Why? Why? You got me living only for the night. It's tomato, not tomato. You take my grammar and my self-control. I call it finance, not finance. That's only at 1 million YouTube subscribers, which will never happen. Here's another. Get all your squirrels in one tree. Don't have ducks to get in a row with ADHD. Oh my gosh. That's amazing, actually. That's actually a good one. Damn. I wish I was able to... it sounds weird, but I feel like if I was born in a different era, I probably would have been on Whose Line Is It anyway. And I know this is like deviating from a big time topic conversation, but I feel like I was born for improv comedy, but in the wrong era. I do. Timeline wise, I feel like I was shafted a little bit, you know? I'm not ungrateful because in this timeline, I'm married to the most amazing person on planet Earth. But in another timeline, if I didn't meet this amazing person, I feel like I would have been great on Whose Line Is It. I say that when I can't speak English coherently. So, you know. English is my second language. Something must have gotten in translation. Listen, no one should ever say in the same sentence, moistening your Oma. Okay? I just want to point that out. You'll be burned at a stake and buried in a cage coffin for being a ginger due to fear of being turned into a vampire. Yeah, well, you know, gingers have always had it hard, okay? Gingers don't get invited to parties. We know this, okay? You're saying we are married? Oh, gosh. Shh. My wife doesn't need to know, Alienite. My wife doesn't need to know, okay? Shh. And our tree farm is done. Holy goodness, that took forever. Anyway. Sorry, I had to borrow a page from Azura Cub there. I was editing a video for Azura Cub, and Azura is not a screamer when it comes to horror games. I felt it very needed to point that out before someone misconstrued that sentence there. Azura doesn't scream like me. I scream bloody murder when it comes to horror games. Azzy goes, oh goodness, and gets a little fright. Okay? Those are the perfect amount of dirt too. Exactly, Hard Duck Man. Look at that. Perfect! I feel like you should subscribe just for the dirt being perfect, not for any other reason. But I was editing for Azura Cup, and she was playing Alien Isolation, and she was playing Outlast. And what struck me most about her gutsiness is that she's more afraid of Outlast than Alien Isolation. Me? I'd be like, fucking... I'd rather play Outlast than Alien Isolation, in all honesty. Be like, what the fuck? And the fact that Azzy just goes, oh goodness, and doesn't get scared, it's just like, what? But then again, Havoc is a psychopath. Just to deviate from another conversation. Havoc once stood there showing me how to play Five Nights at Freddy's VR and let Bonnie touch them inappropriately. They did. They let Bonnie. Havoc's just sitting there like, hey, Bonnie, come over here. Let me kiss you. Mwah. Come give me a kiss. Bonnie jump scares them. Havoc's just like, oh, look at me. Now, when that happened to me, there was a lot of poo pantsing that day. Pants pooping. Poo pantsing? I don't know. I don't even know how to speak English anymore. I don't even know. Okay? Don't at me. Don't talk to me like we're friends. Okay? Please. Don't talk to me like we're friends, chat. I wonder why being ginger isn't a bonus for management positions. Both are soul-sucking. Wow! Wow! Listen here, okay? Don't fucking come with that shit here. We gingers provide an excellent service to humanity, okay? If it wasn't for us, gingers, okay, many of the world's problems wouldn't be solved, okay? Fucking, I hate you so much, Havoc. I do. I fucking hate you. I swear. I hate you so much. This is exactly why I hate Havoc. Now you all understand why. Everyone's like, oh, but aren't you being mean to Havoc? No. No. This is exactly why. Every day I come here, I am abused. Every single day. I don't know why I stream on the daily anymore for y'all's entertainment when all I receive is abuse. I'm so misunderstood in life. Anyway. Alright, that's the 3-hour limit I have for today, chat. I will be live later tonight. We'll likely play a little game that I've been given. So, I am going to love and leave y'all. And I will say, if you guys want to come and watch later tonight's stream, I'm likely not going to be live on TikTok. If anything, I'm going to put that app to bed because, I don't know. That app just does not seem to want to work for me. And I've really given it like a proper fair shot. But yeah, I don't know. I think my days on TikTok is over and I'm just going to focus on YouTube. And I'm going to focus on Twitch. And I'm going to hope that my, you know, my short stream works. Because it's only ever given me this issue since I started streaming on this other cock platform. I want to say that. See, now it's fine. But like 1 or 2 hours in is ridiculous. By the way, chat. So before we go, I want to say thank you guys so much. You guys rock. You guys are awesome people. And despite whatever we said to each other today, okay? Despite whatever we said to each other today regarding food and, you know, making Oma moist and all that stuff. Okay? Thank you guys so much for always being amazing people. For always just like hanging out with me and just chilling. If you guys have not hit the subscribe button on YouTube, 10,000, you guys will be able to tell me what color my hair must be dyed and what color my beard must be dyed. And yeah, I really just want to say thank you guys for welcoming me back. And yeah, just being amazing people. I just want to say that. You guys are honestly just amazing, amazing people. Seriously. Can't begin to tell you guys how awesome you are. I see Azzy is live. Now, how long is Azzy going to be live for is the question. 1080p source back. 1080p source. She needs to get transcoding ASAP. Okay. I'm gonna send y'all off to Azura Cup. They are playing what's that game called? Hunt. I should probably download it and play Hunt with Azzy one another time, shouldn't I? Usually until just before 2? Okay, that's fine. We'll go raid Azzy. Until then, everyone, take care of yourselves. And remember, Uncle Rusty says, remember to blink and hydrate, people. He isn't. Twitch is being mean. Twitch is stupid. I'll say that first. Remember to hydrate, everyone. You dehydrated prune. I'm going to go download Hunt Showdown, and then I'll message Azzy, and then we'll maybe play some Hunt Showdown. Then Azzy can show me the ropes. Bye-bye, everyone.